It's that time of the day! Market update time. Let's get straight into it. Do not place a trade based on what you're seeing in this video today, because trading is risky and it can cause substantial financial loss. There are so many areas you need to become good at to become a good trader. Emotional mastery, chart reading, trading systems, money and trade management. So this video is just educational only to help you become a much better trader. Alright. I can't believe what happened in the market. Did you see what happened in the market? Oh my goodness. The Dow Jones, it opened up higher. Let's have a look at the Dow Jones. Dow Jones, let's zoom right in on this bar. Dow Jones, what did Dow Jones do? It opened up. It looks like it's going to get down. It actually got down towards, almost towards this support level. Looks like it did get to the support level and came running right back up. And then what happened? Oh, it closed there. Oh my goodness. Maybe John was wrong. Maybe they're going to bulls are going to come out of the woodwork. It's going to go straight up to the high side. Man, I look like a fool if someone watches this video like a month from now and the market's up at 18,200. But I don't think that's going to happen. How are we doing, guys? I hope you're doing well. And I hope that you have had a good week as well too, and I hope that you're really enjoying yourself. If you haven't had a chance to check out that the free trading course that I got on my website, or you can see the link below this video if you're watching this on some other sites. So make sure you get that free course. It's really there to help you out. There's nothing for sale there. There's nothing for sale on my website, as you guys can see. So I'm just here to help you guys out and have some fun with it as well too. So let's get straight into it. So the Dow Jones actually opened, oh my goodness, it opened low and came down and came back up and closed high. Let me actually just bring up this, you know what, I'm just going to bring up, because let me actually bring up this, and I just want to edit this and bring up to say this, make it a candlestick chart so you guys can see what I'm looking at here just for a minute there. You can see the Dow Jones actually came down towards this overall support level and bounced quite hard. Now, we didn't get a spike in volume. And so what does that mean to me? Now, we actually can see that we actually had lots and lots of support around this level through here. And that's where the Dow Jones came down to and found lots of support and boom, came straight back up. Right back up. So you can see what's actually happening through. The market came down towards the support level and held through there. What does that mean? Well, for me, guys, that the market opened low, came down, absolutely penetrated. I think I'm the only guy that does these finance videos that uses provocative, whatever that word is, words like penetration in a finance video. I don't care. This is just who I am. You don't like it? Leave. You can see, guys, the market came down and sort of, you could see that it actually came down and held support through there, and then rallied right up and closed through there. You can see how the support's going there. Now, that was actually quite interesting because I was actually expecting a lot more down move. No, we actually did get a down move. We actually got a quite significant down move, and it did look like the market was getting ready for a big move on the downside again. Rallied right up and closed high. That's what I was expecting this bar yesterday with the FOMC announcement. What's going on here? Everything's delayed. So what I do see, guys, is I actually see some up move tomorrow. I actually see the market, could start to see a bit of up move. I don't think we're going to be racing new highs. No. I actually see the market actually holding here for a little bit, and then having a run to the upside. So I actually think we're going to get an update tomorrow. Funny enough that, right? So I think tomorrow, short term, I think we get a rally to the high side, and then I think next week we actually start to see. Man, I got a band-aid on my finger. I'm trying to press these buttons over here and it's not working. Anyway, I actually see the market's likely to run up through there, and then we're likely to turn around through. Here. Let me get this color here right, and we're likely to start turn around and run. Well, actually up to here, this level through here, I think, and then I think we're likely to start heading down. I think next week into July, I think we start to see. I think we'll start to see a big movement on the downside. If you go back and look at the last, 5-6 years, you'll see 5 out of those 6 years, July was actually a pretty bad month, even in a big bull market. So go back and check that analysis. I'm not going to do this video here, but you'll see that, again, I think it was from 2010 to now, basically at the last 6 years. This is just me guessing anyway, guys. I mean, guessing the number of years. I forget how many years, but I'm just guessing the number of years. But I do know most of the years apart from one, say 5 years, the July period was in fact bearish, even in a big bull market. We got a big bearish move. So, and as you can see last year, right, if I zoom this chart, if I squeeze this chart up last year, this was when the July actually came in, and this is July here. Woo! This is July here, and in July we actually had a quite a big sell-off as well too. From the high down to there, we had almost a 4% sell-off, and that actually started the drop through into August as well too. June, July, and then July and August came down through there. So you can see this was the July effect as well too. So you can see going back here. So anyway, let's actually continue through here. So that's what the Dow Jones is showing me. Once again, guys, if I go to my line chart on the Dow Jones, it's showing me something really, really interesting. Now, let me go back to this weekly chart here for a minute. I want to show you this. This is that weekly chart that's sort of come down a little bit. If we go to that daily line chart, we actually can see what's happening here, right? To me, it's just like, if you look at this overall and you see, okay, what's going on here, you can see how we had this overall major area of resistance through here. Obviously, that was the top point through there, and we actually can see now we're sort of probably making a bit of a trend line coming down through there. Plus, also you can see that the market had a bit of support through here. So I do think, guys, we're likely to get a bit of a rally to the high side. I do think we're likely to get into this area tomorrow. We've got a housing announcement coming out tomorrow. But I don't think that's going to do anything to the markets. I do think even if we do drop, I think we're likely to rally into the close and finish off strong for the week. Or finish the week off strong, not the whole week. The whole week's been down. But then I think, guys, overall next week into July, that's what I'm saying, guys. I'm not saying straight away. I'm saying next week into July, I think then we start to get some big moves, like real big moves on the downside. The whole Brexit thing's been put off because I think the Prime Minister got shot or something like that. I just saw on the news when I was trading this morning. So then the market sort of goes down from there. So that's what I'm seeing there. Once again, guys, that's what I'm seeing. The Dow Jones is still the weakest out of the whole lot. So I really want you guys to remember that. Let's actually continue on here. What actually happened in the S&P? S&P, major reversal candlestick, and we're going to stick our 6 down there. That's showing me, guys, that we are likely to turn around here and start rallying to the high side. But I believe, guys, the rally is likely to be short-lived. And the only reason why I say that, guys, is if you just look at all the lines that I've just put up there, you can actually see. Let me actually draw this here for you. So let me go line, let me go blue line. You actually can see, one, we actually had this resistance up the top here. Two, we had this overall area of support and resistance. And you can see, guys, you can see that all through here, the market, once the market closed above this line, that's why I say, guys, closes are the most important thing you need to know when you're looking at these charts. You see how this top area through, once the market closed above, look, it couldn't close below, it could not close below, it could not close below, it could not close below. Do you see that? And then the market took off. So it could not close below. You can see all the market where, yes, it went down and up and down and up and down and up, but as you can see, these areas could not close below. Closing prices are really important to identify. And then the market comes down, and it comes down again, and you can see this area of resistance through here, and then what do we get? We get this top area, which is this top area of resistance, slash this area through here, which is like this point. It's actually this point through here. Then we have this area of resistance through here, and the market ran down, came back up, and tested this area of resistance through here. So either way, guys, and on top of that, I just totally forgot about this one. Let me actually bring this one up here, and then and obviously we've got this area, which this was the trend line coming up through here. So guys, this whole market is rolling over. So even if we do get a little move to the high side and we rally, even if we don't stop through here, we could rally into this area through here. And then I believe we're going to get a stop. And then I think overall, this downward movement really starts to accelerate on the downside. So even though we get a little short-term move, again, I'm expecting update tomorrow. I'm thinking the market will go up tomorrow, just based on what I'm seeing on this analysis of what I'm seeing on these indicators and stuff like that. You know, it may not, based on what's actually happening in the markets. But looking at that buying power coming into the end of the second half of the trading session was quite incredible. So let's see what actually happens there. Russell, same thing as well too, guys. Stochastics are down there, getting ready to turn. So I think we're likely to see a lot more upside there as well too. And same for the Nasdaq as well too. We're getting ready to turn. Nice little reversal bar there. Got a really good volume on the Nasdaq. So to me, Nasdaq, guys, is likely to start continuing back up again. I don't think we're gonna break these highs here. I just think we're likely to rally up a little bit and then maybe turn around and go through there. Looking at the SPY, you can see what's happened with the SPY now. Same thing with the SPY broken down and the QQQ as well. QQQ definitely had a big volume spike where it is right now. So again, guys, I'm expecting a lot more upside to come through there. As you can see, guys, you can see how this whole thing has just been in a big triangle pattern. And you can see how it actually had, and if you look at this chart here, you can see let me actually just open this chart right up a bit more, so you can actually see, and this is actually quite a weak sign overall, guys. When I'm looking at this, if you look at this, you can see how the market ran up through there, sort of went sideways. It actually broke above. What was that noise? Broke above there, and now the market's come down, and now the market's come down through here. So I believe this sort of action is likely to happen. Now, that's not 2 days worth of movement, by the way, guys. That's a month's worth of movement. So yeah, so that's actually happening through there. And we'll go to the transportation average. Again, guys, transportation average, same thing. The market closed low, ran up, and we can see what's actually happening through there as well too. So, but overall, guys, if you have a look at the, let's have a quick look at the weekly charts. What's actually happening overall? This is the weekly chart on the transportation average. You can see what's actually happening. It's actually rolling over already, and we're starting to get some rollover. So if I'm looking at this chart through here, I can see that this point through there and that point through there was the high. If I just grab that and extend it to the downside to there, then that's where I would expect I would expect this to get down to here. So we may have a little rally to the high side, but I expect we're going to get down to here. On the transportation average, let's go have a look at the weekly chart. As you can see, the weekly chart really bounced off that level there. It can just straight up. S&P weekly chart, not really much going on there. You can see it basically since the last couple of months has just been sideways. Russell got a little reversal, but we're holding this support level here. And the Nasdaq looks like Nasdaq's forming that top and having a little weak sign. So the week hasn't been finished yet, so we'll see what happens in the week sort of coming. But that's what I do see there on the overall chart, guys. Overall, I expect more upside to come on the short term, meaning tomorrow. I think tomorrow is going to be a bullish day, and then I think rolling over into next week, into July, then we start to see that down movement coming. I'm not going to BS you here. Trading is hard. Over my 10 years of trading, I've learned some amazing systems and strategies, and I've put it all in my brand new Grab the Markets by the Balls course, and I'm giving you 100% free access. This whole course is 12 videos long and almost 10 hours of the best systems and strategies that I know. Click on the image below now to get 100% free access right now.